Have you ever had a moment that completely shattered your world? One night that changed everything you thought you knew. For me, that night started like any other. My husband Mark was out late again. He said it was a work dinner, a familiar excuse that had been cropping up more and more. I tried to push down the knot of unease in my stomach, telling myself I was being paranoid. We had been married for 10 years, we had a beautiful home, 2 amazing kids sleeping soundly upstairs. We were happy, weren't we? But something felt off. The air in our home, once filled with laughter and warmth, now felt heavy with unspoken words. That night I couldn't sleep. I found myself scrolling through our old photos, searching for the man I married, the one whose eyes used to sparkle just for me. Around 2 a.m. I heard his car pull into the driveway. I rushed downstairs, ready to confront the silence, to ask the questions I was so afraid to ask. When he walked in, he wasn't alone. And the person with him wasn't a coworker. My heart stopped. The world tilted on its axis. In that single devastating moment, the life I had built, the future I had dreamed of, it all came crashing down. The man I trusted with my whole heart had shattered it into a million pieces. The pain was indescribable, a physical ache that stole my breath. I felt lost, invisible, and completely broken. But you know what they say about hitting rock bottom? There's nowhere to go but up. The days that followed were a blur of tears and sleepless nights. But through the haze of grief, a tiny spark ignited within me. A spark of anger, yes, but also a spark of something else, resilience. I looked at my children, and I knew I couldn't fall apart. I had to be strong for them, and more importantly, for myself. This betrayal, as painful as it was, became my catalyst for change. It forced me to rediscover the woman I was before I became Mark's wife. I started small. I picked up old hobbies I'd long forgotten. I reconnected with friends I'd drifted away from. I went back to school to finish the degree I'd put on hold to raise our family. Each step, no matter how small, felt like a victory. I was no longer defined by his actions, but by my own. I learned to love my own company, to find joy in my own accomplishments. I built a new life, not on the ashes of the old one, but on a brand new, stronger foundation. The journey wasn't easy, and the scars are still there. But they are a reminder not of the pain, but of the strength I found in my darkest hour. That night, my husband's betrayal didn't just break my heart, it broke me open. It forced me to rebuild myself into someone stronger, more independent, and happier than I ever thought possible. If you're going through something similar, please know you are not alone. The pain feels all-consuming now, but it will not last forever. You have a strength within you that you haven't even discovered yet. Thank you for listening to my story. If it resonated with you, please subscribe for more content about healing and empowerment. You've got this.